Oh, lucky you. You're here for DC News number 144. This is going to be an all-new 52 update, and we're going to talk about Trinity War, the big event that's coming this year at DC Comics, which may not be quite as big as we all think it is. Also, we're going to talk about the new artist on World's Finest. That's right, the new artist on World's Finest. We're going to talk about a new villain called the Sin Eater over at Phantom Stranger, and we're going to wrap it all up with Earth 2 maybe having an Earth 1 crossover. Actually, a new 52 Earth crossover. But we'll figure all that out right after this. The happiest day of the year for comic book fans is, of course, Free Comic Book Day. And Free Comic Book Day 2013 is going to be on Saturday, May 4th, starting at 9 a.m. here at Alternate Reality. And on that day, I'm giving all of these free comic books away. Since 2002, I've given away over 35,000 free comics to folks here on the South Side, and you can get yours. All you have to do is be down here on Saturday, May 4th, anytime between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. to get your free comic. Don't miss it. It's the happiest day of the year, right after Christmas.
New issues, back issues, one-shots. It can get confusing, but these two can help. Here's Comic Book Man and Bo with DC Comic Book News.
Does this backpack make my social status look stunted? DC Comic Book News, episode 144. Floridian Philopathy.
Yeah. Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Oh, I forgot. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. Bo?
Yes.
Ah!
I feel unsatisfied.
What time is it?
DC News Time.
DC News Time, which is coming to you from this place, Alternate Reality, located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all my DC comics are always 15% off every day for everyone, especially my Trinity War comics. Bo,
Yes.
Trinity War is supposed to be the big event for this summer at the DC Comics. What's up with Trinity War?
After all this teasing about what
Yes.
Trinity War was,
So, the big event.
the big event, we find out it's not really that big of an event after all. Trinity War is a crossover between Justice League of America, Justice League Dark. Jeff Johns will write Justice League and Justice League of America, and then Jeff Lemire is going to co-write Justice League Dark.
Okay.
It'll involve Pandora, the Phantom Stranger, and the Question.
Right.
Now, this is only going to go 6 issues, and Jeff Johns said in USA Today,
Crossover between the two books?
Just all three of the
So
books.
2 books in each,
all 3 books.
2 issues in each book.
2
so
issues
6.
in each book. So it doesn't cross over anywhere other than those. So it's basically a 6-issue event, which isn't that big of an event. And then John says at the end of this, well, this is all leading to a really big major event in DC in
At the end of this, you'll say to yourself, the hell?
Yes, we went through all this teasing about this big major event, which is 6 issues, and apparently will lead into an actual big event in August. Well,
Called Trinity War.
no, it'll be called something else altogether.
Great. Okay.
And it'll be even weirder because September at DC is going to be Villains Month, so it'll be a very short event.
Maybe it ties in with Villains Month. Maybe it ties in with
I
Villains
hope it does something. This is just much ado about nothing.
But would this be DC editorial would set up its ass again?
Well, this story's been changed about 6 or 7 times right now, so yeah, it's probably DC editorial having their heads up their ass. You don't promise a major event, and then it's just 6 freaking issues that are part of a regular thing.
Okay. Next up,
Clowns.
Earth 1, Earth 2 crossovers were a staple of DC Comics for years and years and years and years. And of course, now we have the new 52, but we have multiple Earths. God knows how many because they haven't told us yet. I know what you're saying. They're 52. There are 52 different parallel Earths. Not necessarily. This is the new 52.
We've only seen 2. So
This is the new 52. Yeah, remember when they did 52 Earths and that was the whole point behind Infinite Crisis? Well, New 52 may have just wiped all that out. They haven't said that all that stuff exists. But anyway, we do know that there's an Earth 2 in the DC universe because, they got a book called Earth 2.
yeah, it's called Earth. James Robinson writes it. It's called Earth.
So how about if we had a crossover between Earth New 52, which I assume is Earth 1, and Earth 2? How about that?
Well, you're going to get a crossover by the end of, not this year, next year.
Oh, well, something to look forward to next year.
But for this year, you will meet the new Batman of Earth 2 in an upcoming
The
annual.
new Batman, because the old one's dead.
The old one's dead. And DC,
That's not a spoiler, by the way.
Yeah.
He dies in the first issue.
Yeah, first issue, they're all...
Yeah.
And supposedly by the end of the year, we may get a second book based in Earth 2.
A second book.
A second book.
Well, sales have actually been okay here at the store on Earth 2. I mean, they have...
Hell, Big
they
Barton and Mr. Miracle showed up.
They have held their own. Sales have held their own on that book. They've been very, very steady. There was a little drop-off first couple of issues. There always are. But then it leveled out, and it's been pretty good.
One thing we will say about that is that James Robinson has said that at some point in time, the team in that book will be called the Justice Society.
Great. Glad to hear it. The other book that was introduced with Earth 2 was, of course, World's Finest. World's Finest 12 is coming up, and something momentous is going to happen with the creative staff in that book.
they're going to need a new co-artist because Kevin McGuire quit the book after issue 12.
Why'd he quit?
I don't know, but if you look at the solicitations, he's doing some stuff over at Marvel all of a sudden. So, I wonder what happened there. So you got George Perez. So you got George Perez drawing half of a book, and now DC's going to find someone to draw the other half of the book relatively quickly.
Okay. And our last story up involves the Sin Eater. Who?
The Sin Eater.
Who?
It's a brand new villain. Will be seen in Phantom Stranger.
A new villain.
A brand new villain.
In Phantom Stranger,
Yes.
number 9.
He won't look like Heath Ledger.
Number 9.
Number 9 will be a big issue because Dan DiDio apparently is so busy screwing up most of the company that he doesn't have time to co-write the book. And so starting with 9, J.M. DeMatteis will be the sole writer on the book, which is selling relatively well.
Alternate Reality would like to go on record as saying that we do not believe that Dan DiDio is screwing up DC Comics.
Well,
at
somebody
all. He is doing a wonderful job.
Somebody's
and we hope
screwing
that he
up.
stays with the company for a long, long time.
Somebody's screwing up.
I got to go puke now. And that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We got no more DC
It
news.
ain't Jeff Johns, boys and girls.
Go to the store's website. Check out all of
I know
the
it
DC
ain't Jim
news
Lee.
that this man sends me. I post up. Hey, Jeff Johns.
Yes. Sarah, let the fine folks know.
This is just to keep me busy, isn't it?
Yes.
www.myalternatereality.com.
So go to the store's website. Check out all his news. Till next time, this is Comic Book Man.
It ain't Diane Nelson.
Say it.
Bye.
Bye.
Maybe it's Bob Wayne. I never liked him.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.